Welcome in the Pastime Picks Podcast. I am Keith, Vintage Sport Flips.
I'm Andy, the King of Pennants.
So, guys, we're doing a little betrayal draft today, and there's I would say it's any kind of betrayal that we're going to talk about, but there has been a shakeup and some drama in the YouTuberverse, our little circle of YouTube people that we associate with.
Our small
small community. So I'm going to talk about that in depth later on. Oh, absolutely, Mike. What's up? Death Pile Mike's in the house, and Scott Mignone. What's up, Mike?
Scott.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, Mike. We'll have to talk about that. Get you on. Yeah, we're gonna
does
delve.
Death Pile like cards too, or no?
He's sold cards.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he rips them, but he sold them. But yeah, I'm going to respond to some of the Instagram posts that this person made about me. I would say about midway through the show, and that's an association that's like done. And after today, we're not going to talk about it anymore. I mean, I don't wish him any ill will, but going forward, we're just going to go our separate ways, and we'll talk about that soon enough.
Yep.
Today we're doing Ultimate Betrayals. Andy, I think we talked about mostly going to be like fictional. It doesn't have to be fictional, but
yeah, I think that's a good one. Yeah, I kind of think I'm exclusively now. There's a few that I wanted to put on, but maybe we can bring those up. I have them on my list, but not like, as something that I'll probably take in this draft. So
that's Sarah with a nice quote. Read that for us, Andy. or don't.
I don't know what that, I'm not sure what that means.
I've heard that saying before. But yeah, Sarah Sell Smalls in the house.
Hey, Sarah, how's it going?
All right. So yeah, Andy, let's get into it. So you want to do the spinning wheel here? Because I do have a lot to talk about later on. And we have our running giveaway each week. Mark Hoyle's in the house. What's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
And guys, we do have our hops and hits with a Z on the end special tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, which we'll talk about as we go as well.
Yep. So this is an interesting list. I'm trying to think. There's a couple probably high on my list. If I run out, I might have to go off the like the movie, TV, fictional list, because there's some of these.
You don't have to stay on that list. That's fine. Whatever you want to do.
There's some of these shows that I think probably have big betrayals that I don't really. I never really watched or got into that much, so it's hard for me to speak on them if I haven't really seen them.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm not high on the list, so.
All right, let's get it a spinning here.
Let's get it a spinning.
And we do have a new segment tonight. That's a serious segment that we'll continue with, but then we have our, delving into the drama segment. I don't really have a segment, but all right, here we go. I haven't won in a while, Andy.
Yeah. I like this though. I think I have some really good top heavy ones. We'll see.
Yeah, it's not really it's not a top heavy list for sure.
I think you can go a lot of places. Yeah.
I'm gonna go movies with this one, and it's a historical character, so it's a true character.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go Robert the Bruce, Braveheart, portraying William Wallace. I mean, that was like selling him out, negotiating with the English.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that was a nasty betrayal from Robert the Bruce.
That's good. He, and I think you can take this a couple ways too. Like, there's there's like a redemption arc too on some of like Robert the Bruce was, for all intents and purposes, like the good guy, whatever, for a lot of it, and then he redeemed himself a little bit, I guess. But yeah, that's good. I didn't think about that one, honestly. It wasn't on my list. But that's
rare. It's rare, and he says it's a good pick. He's all, I like it.
Yeah, I'm a little annoyed by that one, but that's fine. You took it first. I didn't have it on my list, so that's good. Okay.
What's up, Baseball Chip over on Instagram? Thanks, guys, for tuning in over there.
Yeah, I guess I forgot. I can't remember how that played out, but yeah, that's a good one. I like that. All right. Well, let's see here. I'm gonna go. With. I mean, I think it's a high on most people's lists. I would assume if you like this show. I'm going to go with the Game of Thrones Red Wedding.
Sarah just popped out in the chat right there.
Oh, I didn't even see that. But yeah, so that one obviously really, I want to say that that's like the peak of Game of Thrones, honestly. Like that's really when the best, I don't know, maybe not best writing, you know what I'm talking about. Like I feel
That's like the first or second season, right?
yeah. It happened early, but I mean, like that's like really when you were so invested by that point. Like, you know, by the end, I think people kind of faded off a little bit as they do.
Yeah.
But when that hit, man, I mean, people talk about it. Like, have you read about you know, if they're reading the book or seeing the movie?
So take me through. I know the one brother and his like bride, or they're all murdered. But who was the culprit behind the? It's been so long since I saw that.
So it was the Freys, and they invited, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember exactly. It's been a while since I've seen it. It's the Freys and then the Starks, and they invite them in, and so you see Frey later on you know who he is. He's like the old kind of guy.
Yeah,
remember him?
Yep.
Yeah. So that basically he invites them in, and I can't remember if it was the Boltons or I can't remember who actually like he turned to or something, but like he basically took that. Maybe it was the Lannisters. So I can't remember actually. I can't remember that whole.
I don't think it was the Lannisters, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love Game of Thrones, but you know what sort of lost me with Game of Thrones? The longer that went, the whole the guy who was just the giant guy who was, it was just like saying
Hodor.
Hodor. He was just roaming the countryside with the blind kid or whatever, like forever. Like nothing ever happened for like 4 seasons.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a long lead up to holding back a boulder or whatever he was doing. I forget what he
is holding the door. That's hence the name Hodor.
Hodor, yeah. I was confusing him for a second with Sloth from Goonies. Yeah, because he held the boulder up right when they were escaping. What's up, Ray? Triple R in the house. Guys, check out Reseller Lunchbox tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I do see that pops up on my screen. I think I sometimes click in, probably just sneakily watching.
And Eddie, also the Reseller Leftovers had a very special guest this week. ADH Dave, or Dave IRL, was over as a guest over there. So he's launched a new Garage Sale HQ website that's like the sweeping the nation, Andy.
How is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I love sweeping. No, I don't. Anyway. Anyway, it's a good show. It's great. And that really was, I think, the peak of the show. If you haven't seen it, I mean, you almost stop after the first couple seasons. There's good parts to it, though. It's a good show overall. Yeah,
absolutely. All right, let's get to the first segment, Andy. Here, let's get with this one.
Sale of the week.
All right, in this segment, we show each other our sales of the week, guess the selling prices, want the chat to guess along. Third item overall is for the giveaway. We do a running giveaway where you get over 13 weeks, the winner of the most individual giveaways wins a $50 gift card to our eBay stores. This is my first item, Andy. So,
all right, okay.
Flyers are the hottest team in the NHL right now. Best record since the Olympic break. Right now, they're in the playoffs. It seems like they have a very good shot to stay in the playoffs. We'll see. But
yeah, very good.
Here we have it. So this is a book.
The whole team?
It's 28 autographs. Bobby Clark, Bernie Perrant. Yeah, Broad Street Bullies. It was signed at, here's the close-up of the page. So here's all the autographs. It was signed at this reunion in Garden State Park in Cherry Hill, 1993. So it's cool that was with it. It doesn't have like a COA, but it does have that, which, you know,
that's good. I think that's nice to have a little bit of provenance. I don't know why I say it. I like to say that word, I think, because it's the only time we get to use it.
You got to say it, provenance. It just sounds, but I like it. No, I agree. It's a great word. I use it a lot.
Interesting. So this is, when was this? This would be like late 70s or mid to late 70s?
The book? Or when was the book come out?
No, I just mean like the Broad Street Bullies.
Oh, mid 70s.
Okay.
Yeah. 73, 74.
Okay.
Oh, is that Dan in the house? Is that Dan with the leftovers? At 139.95, Dan's coming in with. It might be Death Pile Mike too. I don't know because he was here earlier, but it's one of the reseller leftover gang.
Yeah,
I have a feeling it's Mike.
We got a lot of celebs in the house.
Yeah,
whole chat is celebs, really. Honestly, if I'm being truthful. That's interesting. I feel like this does pretty well. I would think it because
it is Mike. It's Mike still. Okay.
Simply because I feel like this is like an era and that people really enjoy, and like even if you were not from that time, really, and you're probably maybe you're still collecting if you were around the 70s and stuff like that, but even like younger generation, I feel like has heard about the Broad Street Bullies and Bobby Clark certainly. So I feel like there's a little bit of
He's using List Easier over there. List Easier is a game changer, Andy. You need to get into it with your Pennants down there.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's good, trust me. But you don't necessarily want to amp up your business too much because the shipping on the back end is going to kill you.
Yeah, I'm fine doing my 3 to 4 a day type of thing. I'm not always doing that, but I've been doing pretty well.
Good. Sarah's in at 75.
Nice.
Oh, where you at, Eddie? Where you at here?
All right. On this, I'm going to go. I think it's a little bit better. There's so many signatures in this. I'm going to go $129.99 is my guess.
Okay. $129.99. So Andy know how he did.
Le who? The her.
Damn. Okay. I thought it was pretty good.
Mark came in at 110 there right at the last second.
Very good.
Yeah, actually I had it up for $3.99. I took a big offer on it, big discount. That was part of the clean out that I did with my buddy. To be honest, I had that book in a pile. I didn't even give it a second thought. Then I flipped it open, all the autographs. I'm like, oh,
that's cool.
I'll put that. Yeah. Got to look through books for sure.
All right. So I'm back to Pennants this week. I know I've been selling a fair amount of cards, probably as much or more, honestly. But I will go back to Pennants this week because I think this one's really cool. Honestly, it's one of my favorite I've sold in a while. So this is Aberdeen, Maryland. This is the Aberdeen Proving Grounds. If you've ever heard of that, this is kind of like it's a military base that they do a lot of like testing and ordnance testing, bombs and grenades and stuff.
I have a buddy from Aberdeen, and that's like right across the river from Havre de Grace, right?
Yeah. It's like upstate, maybe Harford County, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So it's like it's kind of it's on the way to you, really. It's borderline. Ooh, good question. I don't know. What do you think, Keith? It's probably
I would say World War II era, 40s. I mean, I don't know much about that.
Even a little later. I don't know. I don't know that this is. It was pretty in very nice condition. So I would say that.
Yeah, I'm sure you can figure out when that base was opened. Let me look up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that this came out immediately when it was open. Obviously,
no, that's true. That's true. But I feel like a lot of those things were produced more during wartime, and that could be Korean War too. All right, it was opened in 1917.
Yeah, I think it's been around for a while.
Yeah, I would say probably 50s.
There you go. I forgot. I always forget that a couple hours from Maryland. So yeah, Harford County's it's on the way. I think it's on yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Is that where you are? I didn't know that's where you were located.
Is that near the poop plant? This Aberdeen Training Center? So Sarah in at 150, Scott Mignone is at 119.99, 79.95 from Mike, 130 from Josh. What's up, Josh?
I'm near Fort Meade, which is actually NSA headquarters and a bunch of other things too. So I hear a lot of ammo and stuff going.
I should have got a job with the NSA. I feel like I could have been very good there. I don't know why.
As what?
Like
what would you be doing?
Crack some code. Give me some code, Andy.
Crack some code. You are not a code cracker. You can't even use an Excel spreadsheet. You're not going to be cracking codes, buddy.
$89.99 from Ray. All right, I'm going to go. I've sold a lot of these kind of military pennants. I know Maryland stuff from your history sells a lot more than some other states. I'll go $52 on this one. Oh, pretty close to Mark. $55.99 from Mark.
All right, let's see how Keith has done.
What's up, Beatty? How's it going, Beatty?
Beatty in the house. Like he was a vet. That's right.
Yeah, me too, Mike, for sure.
Let me see. I'm trying to find something.
still go, 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 yo, go.
All right, so $39.99.
Nah, that's pretty close. That was in the ballpark.
Better than yeah. It's cool. I don't think these are like huge, like really hard to, not necessarily hard to find, but they're not like super rare or something like that. And there's a market for them, but this has been up for a little while, so I think that's probably a good price for it too.
What's up? I hate the bins over on Instagram. How's it going, man? Yeah, I think they produced a lot of these. It's a small collecting base, but military collectors are out there, so they do sell.
Definitely.
All right, Andy. So we're gonna get into the giveaway of the week. So again, 13 weeks. I don't know what week this is. Do you know, Andy?
Yes, I do know what week this is. I think. Let's see. I think it's week 7.
Week 7.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay. So again, 13 weeks. We're doing a giveaway. The person who wins the most guessing games in that course of 13 weeks, you're going to win a $50 gift card to one of our eBay stores. Andy's going to take you through the horse names at this point. So here we go, Andy.
All right. We still got one person out in front. The one and only Dan in Demand riding Bear Down. He's got 2 wins. Second place, we have Mark Hoyle riding a baked bean named Shout Ahead, of course, as they do. Next up, we have Black Sheep Brad, I haven't seen in the chat in a little while, riding Fins Up. Then we got Scott Mignone, who I did see in the chat earlier, riding Silver Pork the Pig, and Ed the Sailor. I'm not sure exactly how that works. All right, and then last, we got this guy. That's who we got. Number 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that later. But that's where we got right now with the. Well, let me get that music off. That's where we got right now with the horse race. So let's. Is Dan the man not in the house? Oh, gonna build on his lead.
I've not seen him.
All right. Let me.
This is a great time to strike back and get into a striking distance.
Absolutely. All right.
Yeah, I have to get some of my coworkers back in here too. All right,
Andy. So a little trophy action. Not really a little trophy. It is a 16-inch tall, nice wood base, 1914 New Hampshire, Rye, New Hampshire. I don't know how to pronounce this, but Abenaqui. It's ABENAQUI golf club. It's a golfing trophy.
Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, my pronunciation is not exactly top notch,
absolutely.
So.
Yeah. You're right up there with raw picking and punching in the pronunciation category.
I don't know about that bad.
But yeah, guys, in the chat, throw your guesses in. It's the person closest. You're going to win this week's giveaway or get into the running for the giveaway. Here's a little close up of the engraving. You can see the September 11th and 12th, 1914.
Abenaqui.
I
don't know.
Yeah.
Let me see if I'm going to look it up. Abenaqui.
I can't pronounce Labu. Where is Labu from? Labubu?
Did you ever see let's see.
Not sterling, Scott. It's I'm sure it's silver plate. I wish it was sterling. Sarah's in at 250. Josh Winter Antiques in at 299. It's actually pretty cool with this, Andy. The person who bought it owns a golf course, I think in Dallas, Texas.
Really? That's cool.
And they're giving it away as an award. They wanted to buy like a vintage trophy to give away as to a winner. So that's pretty cool.
That's funny. Yeah. It's got some nice provenance to it.
Yeah. Triple R in at $199.99. Scott Mignone in at $189.
I'm trying to see how to pronounce it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Our Asian Pieces of the Past box rip Sarah was talking about. Yeah, I butchered every name in that box, Sarah.
I believe it is Abenaqui.
Okay. I'm sure it's a Native American name.
Uwiy. Yeah.
Okay. So you have Mike Death Pile Picker, Reseller Leftovers in at $314.49. Mark Hoyle at
Okay.
$125.99. He's like giving up on this pronunciation.
Fixated on figuring out how to say this stupid thing. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. Did you answer Scott? Did he say it was sterling or it is not?
It's not sterling. No, it's silver plate. I'm going to be honest. I never took it off of that base to check the underside, but I'm pretty confident it was just silver plate.
And you do like to check undersides typically. So
it's my favorite.
You didn't do that. You always got to see what's underneath.
Yeah, you got to check the undercarriage.
All right. Anybody else want to hop in? Speak now. We got a few in.
I got a lot of guesses up in there.
A golf.
Golfer. I like it. Art Nouveau. Right, very good, Sarah. I didn't use that in the title, but it does have a nice Art Nouveau shape. Very shapely. Flow.
Yeah, it does have like a
hourglass figure.
Kind of a 20s vibe to it. Like if you see like some of the car models and stuff like that. Not the car model, but like the
the shape of
Okay. Anybody else? Last chance before I decide get the real price. All right. I think this might be more. So I think there's a lot going for it, right? It's old. Kind of during the real like not infancy of golf, but kind of like certainly American golf. Isn't that
it's early. It's definitely early, but golf was played in like the 19th century, 1860s.
Yeah.
But it's not
like this is where it started to become pretty popular though. It's like This is like Bobby Jones era and a few, some of the big names.
Yep.
Who's that woman?
Babe Didrikson.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say, and I think golf memorabilia, I feel like is coming back. So and the fact that you have a golf course wanting to buy it, I'm assuming they pay a decent chunk for it. I'm gonna go with $499.99 is my guess.
$499.99. All right, let's let Andy know how he did.
I don't know, I got it.
To the top rope with Shane McMahon out on the ladder.
That's a little okay. All right, $259. Let's see.
Let's double check though.
I mean, Sarah, it looks like right.
Yeah, I think Sarah nailed it. I'm double checking.
Careful! Don't let Sarah get started. She
won the last go round, so she's
once that
you know
team.
What? Yeah, like the tournament, you want to knock the champ out earlier, right? You don't want that champ wait around. Or if you're in boxing, you gotta come out firing.
She's I know Sarah's always in the mix. She knows her stuff.
All right, very good, Sarah. Very nice work, Sarah. Let us know what you'd like as far as a horse and the name, or you can go with the Siamese cat again if you'd like. But you're totally your call there.
Yeah.
All right, Andy. So we're back to the draft. That was it went Robert the Bruce and the Red Wedding, and it's back to you.
Okay. Question is, do I go to a place that I feel like? All right, I'm gonna go. This may not even be on your list, but I do really like this choice because I think it's a cool thing. I hope you don't take some other ones that I want, but
I'm taking a picture of Sarah's choice there.
I want a tater tot dish. Jesus.
All right. Tater tot.
That was on the list. There was some thought involved in that one.
What exactly is a tater tot hot dish? Just like a plate of tater tots?
No. A hot dish is like a crock pot type of thing. Like it's a Midwest Minnesota thing where they.
I've never even heard of such a thing.
Look, like there's a bunch of different hot dishes.
I'll look it up.
I think. If I'm not, tell me if I'm wrong, Sarah. But my understanding is it is a kind of like a crock pot type of casserole ish.
All right. Who doesn't like a tater tot and adding it to a casserole? I mean, that's even better.
But that may be its own thing. Okay. I'm going to go. I love this movie growing up. Not even growing up, I guess I was kind of probably in high school at that point.
Tomato pie. Dave, ADH Dave was a tomato pie fan. He's a tomato pie supporter.
But I love this movie. It was really cutting edge at the time. We go The Matrix. I'm going to go with Cypher. So Cypher, if you remember, was the guy that was on their team type of thing.
Yeah, he's like the mustache guy.
Yeah, the bald
He's like
mustache guy.
Yeah, yeah.
So he meets with the other and like completely sells out the thing. But like kind of the famous line is like he's eating steak at the table and stuff. He's like, I know this steak doesn't exist, but like, so he wants to be put back into the Matrix. And,
very nice. I didn't have that on my list.
I figured you might not have that on your list, but I really do like that thing. And he really sells them out completely too. Obviously he's, hands over Neo, but there you go.
Very nice. Nice pick. I'm going to go to the movies as well. I'm going to there's a lot of mob films you could go to here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go to the classic one that I know people have mentioned in the chat, because I feel like that could go either way. Like who betrayed who. And I think it's clearer one way than the other, but I'm going to go to Goodfellas. I'm going Henry Hill flipping on, I'll tell you blanking on the character's name.
I don't. Yeah, I know
De Niro's character. What is his name?
Yeah,
whoever we all know who we're talking about. But Henry Hill flipping on them all, because he rats out the whole section of the mob there. So
yeah,
Henry Hill.
I mean, again, actually, Henry Hill is a real person too. So
I'm good. Yeah,
loosely based. I mean, I don't know if it's loosely based on Goodfellas. Is loosely based on Henry Hill and the mob there, but
yeah, absolutely. Yep.
It's a good one. I actually didn't have that either. So that's. I guess I didn't totally remember him kind of doing that at the end. I mean, I know it was at the end of the show, right? Like when he's kind of being followed and stuff. And
yeah, he's like panicking. They're trying to flush cocaine down the toilet, and then they arrest him, and he flips.
I didn't totally remember that, but yeah, it's good. That's a good one. I mean, obviously you could probably draft a whole 10 spots with just mob betrayals.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can't. Yeah, there's a code there, but those guys I don't think go by the code very often.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Andy, we got a new segment here, Andy.
Okay.
So here it is.
This sale was a real turd.
Actually, the wrong clip, Andy. Hold on.
This sale was a real turd.
Okay.
Yeah, the 3D glasses got on there by accident.
Gotcha.
All right, Andy. So I'm going to show you 3 items here, and you're going to tell me the lowest price sale. These are all they can all be winners, right? You got to move some low end stuff when you're a reseller. So
okay.
Items, you're going to tell me the lowest price of these 3 items. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So now we're doing the reverse of the game. So we're finding the lowest item.
Yeah. So it's going to be 3 items. So we got this enameled Darren Dalton pinback button, like a jersey button, right?
Sure.
Then we got a 1880s Duke special long cut tobacco card of an actress.
Okay.
Or we have this 1976 Shakey's Pizza Charlie Gehringer card, Detroit Tiger. Don't hold that against him.
Well, rude.
So Gehringer, 1880s actress tobacco card, Darren Dalton pinback button. What do you think, Andy?
I think.
Tell me in the chat too, guys. What do you think? What do you think is the lowest price item over there? These are not going to be none of these are high end pieces.
Yeah, I think it's a Gehringer because I bet the enameled pin is higher than I think, and I would guess that the picture is probably in the middle. So okay, Triple R says Dalton.
He's in the pin. Yeah.
Okay, Mark thinks the pin is the lowest. Sarah
this is a card, Andy. By the way, it's 18.
Yeah, I got you. And Gehringer's the 70s card. I know that card from the Shakey's Pizza is the one. I know the big card was with Jackie Robinson or somebody.
Jackie Robinson sells decent. I sold the Josh Gibson for like $1,000, a little under $1,000. But that was graded. That was like that's the
Yeah.
premier card in the set for sure.
I feel like I seem to recall you telling me that these were okay, and I've seen some of these up on your website. I mean, that pop in every once in a while, the Shakey's Pizza, and I did not recall them being super high. So that would be my guess.
You're going Gehringer. All right. So we got a lot of guys in here. We got Penn, Dalton, baseball card, Gehringer. Nobody's guessing the 1880s trade card, the tobacco card. So let's go with that one first. The 1880s tobacco card is $16.14. The Darren Dalton pin is $12. The Shaky Pizza Charlie and Gehringer, $3.79 shipped as well. So
wow. Okay.
here we got it. All right. So that's it. There we go. No care. She's no Keira Knightley, Sarah, but she wasn't bad. She wasn't bad.
Oh my God. I made Keith's day when I sent Topps is coming out with, I think it's Disney or something, like a Disney pack. And I sent him over a picture of there's a triple or a quad auto of this is everything you've hoped for. I know you would prefer her by herself, but it's a what is
dinner.
Okay, I didn't go that. What's the Pirates of the Caribbean card? So it's got Johnny Depp, Keira Knightley, and somebody else. But
whoever played the elf, the other I forget his name.
I'll keep an eye on him for you to see if there's a Keira Knightley single.
There we go.
You'll be spending money on that.
Yeah,
I didn't get you a birthday present, so maybe I'll get you that.
I missed it. Yeah, all right, do that. By the way, me and Andy are doing. I just turned 50 last Thursday. Andy's going to turn 50 in like a month or so. We're actually having a joint birthday party at my house. Like,
are we?
But it's like, are we? I don't even know. We got to talk.
I didn't know that.
Is that pretty? What is he saying? Is that like a pretty girl on the pirate ship? What is that, Andy?
I don't know. Oh, maybe like the head of the pirate or head of the ship. Like, sometimes there's a woman on the front of the ship. Did you like let the cat out of the bag or something? Is there something?
No, I don't.
Weird?
No, I don't know. There's no surprise party or anything. I don't. I mean, maybe I did. I'm not aware. But
I wasn't aware. Well, better let me know because I think.
But it's my party too, so I don't think it was a surprise. But
okay, gotcha. Well, I mean, it's not really your party anymore. You're 50, okay, dude. It's really more my party. So let's. I'm just kidding.
Oops.
Oh,
all right.
I'm kidding. It's fine. Yeah, it'll be a good time. Yeah, we'll get. Keith's got to listen. We got to get Keith a Keira Knightley card somewhere signed. He needs to add this to his collection.
I looked at them; they're expensive.
Right.
I wonder if I heard Jason Alexander signs through the mail. I wonder if Kiara might. I'm going to start sending her some mail.
Don't be creepy.
No, just cards. But I don't know if you can even find a card.
Dear Kira, I've been a fan of you since I'm now 50 years old, but I'm still. That's not how you want to start it.
No, yeah, we're not going to do it. All right, back to the draft at hand. It's back to me, Andy. Right? I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to television. I'm going to a comedy show here.
Ooh.
I'm going to go my favorite, the best show in history. I'm going Seinfeld. There's a lot that you can do. There's a lot that you can do in Seinfeld.
I thought you were going with you said your favorite TV show ever. I didn't think it was Seinfeld.
Get a Life. I looked and see if there's any Betrayal to Get a Life. There wasn't.
Of course you did.
But Seinfeld, there's a scene in Seinfeld. George has some scenes too, but there's a scene in Seinfeld where Jerry, to save his uncle who was arrested for stealing a book earlier in the episode, tells the manager of a bookstore that George is stealing a book to get back at the bookstore because they made him pay for a book they took into the bathroom. So he's like, they swarm him, they arrest him. You can't rat out your friend for stealing a book, right? That's a bro code.
It's a rough one. That's a rough one. That's good. I like that. I didn't have it on my list, but it's good.
I'm destroying you in this draft, Eddie.
You have good ones, but I mean, again, I don't know. That's a very specific part of it, but yeah, I don't remember that one. I don't remember the show that well. Okay. Let's go with. All right, this is a great movie. I think it's underrated movie from. I'm heavily movies on my list here.
I see Dave is over on Instagram. How's it going, Dave? Dave, we're just talking about Garage Sale HQ over here. I've already been partaking that myself.
Yeah. So do you remember a movie called Primal Fear growing up at all?
Costanza. Yeah, absolutely. I'm talking to Dave over on Instagram, which there's a little bit of delay on Instagram.
Words.
Yeah. What were you saying, Andy? What did you say? What did you say, Andy?
Costanza. There's a movie called Primal Fear. Have you ever heard of that one?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Is that the boat or is Cape Fear?
That's Cape Fear.
Okay,
nice
still at Fear. I remember.
Okay,
I don't really know
Primal Fear was a great movie. I want to say like early 90s, maybe. It had Richard Gere and Ed Norton in it. Does that ring a bell? No. Okay, so the whole premise of this movie is that Ed Norton killed I think it was a priest or somebody, but throughout the movie, you see him like showing like dual sides of his personality. So like there's one guy that's clearly angry, and then there's other like almost very nice multi-personality. There you go.
No, I don't think I've ever seen the movie, to be honest. Now that you're talking about it, I've never seen it.
Okay, you should watch it because it's pretty good. I like it a lot. Anyway, this is gonna ruin it for you anyway, but okay, too bad.
That's all right. I'll forget.
Yeah. So Richard Gere is a lawyer and he's representing Ed Norton, who eventually basically he gets this relatively sweetheart deal, or maybe even gets like doesn't get convicted, or no, certainly didn't get convicted of murder. And then like in the last few minutes or final episode or final scenes of the movie, you hear Ed Norton start laughing, or he slips up and he says something that normal nice Ed Norton wouldn't have known. So the classic line of that, he says, there never was an Aaron, meaning that there never was a nice guy. So the nice guy was named Aaron, and the other guy was named,
fake.
Yeah. So he was faking the entire time. It's pretty good. Pretty good, I think. But anyway,
what am I putting here, Andy? I don't even understand the betrayal.
Primal Fear.
What's the betrayal?
There never
His
was
personality. Betrayal of personality. There never.
It's not a betrayal of personality. It's a betrayal of his like Richard Gere, and betrayed everybody by saying that. But yeah.
Okay. All right. I got it. By the way, Dave, I don't know if you're still on Instagram, and I'll I don't know if Mike's here either, but I'll message you. When I signed up for Garage Sale HQ, I signed up on my phone. I already forgot my password. I have a problem with passwords, and it wouldn't let me reset the password. It was like an error. So I don't know if that's a glitch. I'll message you though if you're not still on Instagram.
Sarah wants to know who do you like better?
Definitely Mark Ruffalo. Definitely Mark Ruffalo. I mean, Ed Norton's a great actor too. I
don't like the way you say his name, Ruffalo. It's Ruffalo.
Whatever. Ruff. Same diff. They're both good actors. I mean, I like Ed Norton and Rounders and what's the Generation X, or what is that? Is that it?
I know American History X.
That's right. I at least got the X. I got the X in there.
Yeah. I would agree with you, honestly. I think Ruffalo's. It's pretty close though. I think I do like a lot of Ed Norton stuff. The Ruffalo stuff that I like is that movie he did with. What was it? It was on the island where. You know what I'm talking about?
No clue. I'm not.
Anyway, he was good in Fight Club though. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I think Norton. I mean, there are different eras of actor. I feel like. I mean, is Norton still really acting? Ruffalo is like a dynamic guy right now. Zodiac is awesome. You're right, Scott.
Have you watched the most recent? I think it was.
You ask me this every episode. You ask me about Task every episode.
You still haven't watched it?
No, I watched it a long time ago.
I forget. I forget what you watch. I don't know. First of all, anyway, all of those shows, like the Mayor of Eastwood, all of that, they're all the same show to me. So just a slightly different.
Because you multiple times, like, don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it for me because you hadn't finished it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. It picked up really quickly. So
it's awesome. It's an awesome show. Yeah, but I feel like Norton hasn't done stuff in a while.
I wasn't sold on it at first, but yeah. Anyway, there you go. Good
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. By the way, Sarah, I had to what that might be it. I don't recall. I mean, I've seen Jewel of the Nile, but that's so long ago. You might have nailed it. I'll have to watch some clips for that to see if I'm right. All right, Eddie. This has been a fun draft. Time to dig into some not fun topics here. We're gonna do this segment here. Let me already lost it. Let's do this.
Gonna go back in time. Gonna go back in time. In picking history.
All right. So this segment is not necessarily about picking history at all, but there's other history here. Hops and hits as it's been is history. That's done. And there was some drama in our Instagram chat, primarily only between myself and Sean, real life. I'm not even gonna say his channel because we're gonna move past it. Once I get done saying this, we're gonna move past it completely. I don't have any ill will against him. He said the same thing to me, but some of the posts he's put on Instagram, some of the messages he's sending to other people are proving that's not the case. Whatever, you do you, Sean. Like I said, I don't have ill will. And I'll take you through what happened and it won't be super long, and people might not care about it, but I know some people in the chat know him and have seen what he's been posting about me. So a little lead into it. I've had some growing frustration with Sean as far as doing hops and hits. I really haven't been thrilled with it. I've been pretty annoyed with him at times in the chat, and I've been trying to step away from the chat. And that's part of the reason I didn't do hops and hits 2 months ago. I was super busy, but I just didn't want to do it. I was growing tired of it. I think it was running its course. Not Shane, not Andy. It was dealing with Sean. I wasn't thrilled about it. And I kept that in. I didn't really, I talked to Andy about it. Andy was new. I don't think we're both really thrilled with the vibe of that. I'm not going to speak for Andy, but I know that's conversations we've had. But I kept that in, and it did bubble over when in the comments on Thursday in our chat, it was my birthday. I don't really care about birthdays, but he knew it was my birthday, right? It was my 50th birthday. I was at the flea market, about to leave the flea market. I was driving home from the flea market. I see a message on Instagram come over from Sean asking a question about Whatnot, maybe it was how to clone an item or duplicate an item on Whatnot. I saw it, but I don't care who you are. I'm not responding to an Instagram message or a text while I'm driving. Just not going to do that for anybody. All right. I'm not going to kill somebody in an accident and have the cop look at my phone. Oh, I was texting my buddy about a Whatnot show. It's just not happening. I don't care who it is. So an hour and a half later, I get home. It's not a close flea market to me. I look at my phone and there's a message from him saying, "Never mind. Whatnot customer service helped me. Thanks for looking and not responding, Keith." And he said he was joking. He threw in there just busting your chops. But I was fuming at this point. For me, there was a lot of help given to him over the course of 3-4 weeks that me, Andy, Shane were helping him with things. But that was what the chat had become, nothing but Sean asking questions on how to do things. When there's a lot of YouTube content out there, great YouTube content that'll teach you how to do it. But instead he was coming to us to answer every question he had. And then for him to say to me, whether it's in jest or not, there's some truth, and his truth in that comment saying, you saw it, but you didn't respond. And I was fuming, and I lashed out at him saying, this chat has become nothing but you asking questions. I'm too busy to hold your hand in this process. I'll say it was there was no cursing until the very end. It was a relatively cordial conversation, terse. He accused me of being too formal in the conversation, but as the conversation went on, it was apparent we were done. It was going to be awkward. I wished him well. Said it was a good while it lasted. He said the same to me in a private message after the fact, apologizing, said he said things out of anger, wished me well. At that point, it was water under the bridge. I was done with it. Fast forward to the next day. Andy texted me Friday morning and said, Sean unsubbed from Rips and Brews. Didn't really care. He unsubbed from this channel too, Vince's Sport Flips. Sub to who you want. I don't need the sub. I mean, whatever. There was no skin off my teeth at all. Didn't care at all. But through the day, me and Andy were having conversations about where are we going to continue doing a Hops and Hits live? Where are we going to do it? And we even had a conversation about, do we want to keep the same name? I had suggested Rips and Brews Live, whether we keep Hops and Hits. I'm like, Andy, first, let's talk to Shane, because Shane was not part of the argument we had. Let's talk to Shane, see if he still wanted to be in it, because that would only be right, not to just say we're going to move on from Shane too. And I told Andy, why don't you start making some AI music for a new clip? Because I was not going to use any of the clips that Sean made. Andy did that. So I was going to ask Shane, but the group chat that we're in, Sean's in that group chat too. It would have been rude and pretty awkward for me to ask Shane in a chat with Sean. So I removed Sean from that chat. Obviously, we're not doing it with him anymore anyway. That must have been like a real stab in his back to remove him from the chat, because, and Shane agreed. Shane wanted to continue it. And as soon as I removed Sean, Shane messaged saying, hey, are we going to continue this? So he was waiting for that too. Like an hour later, Sean posted an Instagram post, and I will post that right now. Let me share my screen, Andy. So it was in the guise of a giveaway. He was running a giveaway. So that's not, I guess not a guise is not the right word for it. But so here's the post. It was a giveaway. We talked about thanking his members, but I'll zoom in down below to where he starts talking about me. I'll read this. It's a painful painful run-on sentence, but we'll get through it. I just want to take a moment to say thank you to the real ones out there who actually support each other on these platforms by liking, commenting, and watching the content we create. And to those channels that are two-faced and phony, that don't support your own followers that post content, be more appreciative, and quit taking advantage of people and show them support. Undoubtedly targeting me with that comment, right? I mean, there's no doubt in anyone's mind. Other people reached out to me who saw it and said, oh, shots fired. And I'll fire shots right back, because I don't think there's anyone in YouTube that supports people more. I know Josh earlier today sent me a message asking me a question about a jacket. I responded very quickly to him. Dan and Demand, everything Dan and Demand does, I'm in the comments, I'm watching, I'm subbing. I'm members to like multiple other YouTube channels, paying monthly to support them. I would support Shane. I'm sure I would have supported Sean with a membership too, if he was monetized. I'll let him answer why a 15,000 sub channel is not monetized. That's not my business to share that information, but I would have been a member if he was. How did I support Sean? Me and Andy were in multiple lives on Sean's channel. I was in multiple lives by myself on his channel, not in the comments, but on camera. And those lives, I will admit, they're not our style. They're not our vibe. They're painful. They were 3 hours long. I'm like, please let this freaking thing end. But I was over there to support him. I was in his Twitch streams, watching movies he was streaming on Twitch. I co-streamed him on Did the Cards so we can get followers on Did the Cards. Answered a myriad of questions in this chat, but that's not following. Screw that, Sean. That's total BS that you would post that I didn't support you, or I don't support anyone else who I'm friends with on YouTube. That's some BS, and that's lame that you would post that. He did edit that after the fact and took that whole clip out. I'll give him credit for that. But that angered me too. Fast forward. After that, me and Andy and Shane had scheduled Hops and Hits. And this is where it gets ludicrous. I'll say it gets ludicrous right here. Me and Andy on Hops, and we scheduled Hops and Hits for tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Don't miss it. Sean sees that, sends Shane a message. I did not block Sean on Instagram. He blocked me on Instagram. So apparently he doesn't realize you can't message me. But he messaged Shane and said, you need to change the name. He created that name. He's going to send a cease and desist letter if you don't change the name. And that is news to me, Sean. That was a collaborative name we all came up with in the chat. We were doing it on my StreamYard. You're too cheap to pay for StreamYard. We were doing it on my StreamYard for a year and a half. So if it's really yours, I think you owe me some cash, Sean, for paying for StreamYard for a year and a half when you were coming on my channel and doing it through my StreamYard. So I told Shane to tell him, get the paperwork ready, get those lawyer fees paid, send me that paperwork, the cease and desist letter. With that said, I did change the name. We put a Z on the end. And with the frustration of that, it's titled, you'll see it tomorrow night, Hops and Hits with a Z on the end. We cut the dead weight and we're ready to rip. And we did cut the dead weight. Anyone who watches it knows who the dead weight was over there. So, and that's where we're at. And that I'm moving past it. This is gonna be therapeutic for me. We're gonna move past it. Get out of here. We're moving this. That's water under the bridge. I'm totally done with him. No, I don't have ill will. I wish him well on his channel. If he wants to do card channel rips or whatever he wants to do. But really, some of the posts he made on Instagram were ridiculous. Things he said about me. The people in the chat here, people across YouTube know how much I support people, whether in person or not. And that's all I have to say about it. I wanted to, I'm not going to, I know the one thing I didn't say, Andy, he sent a number of people messages with screenshots of the conversation that we had on Instagram. I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed to step up with anything I said in that chat. I stand by everything I said in those comments, and you can share all those screenshots you want, Sean. So, but again, I'm moving on. I'm not sure if he's going to move on, but I'm moving on from it. And we're going to continue Hops and Hits as long as Shane wants to. He said he did. So we'll see if it happens tomorrow, but and we got it. I wanted to get that off my chest. Sorry for a rant. That might've been a 15-minute rant there, but
no, it's all good. I mean, I think you said what you had to say. And I think that's, what needed to be said on your part. So, and like you said, we're going to move on and that's it. But we're done with it. And that's,
absolutely. Forward. Yeah. That's therapeutic for me to say my piece, respond to some of that stuff he said and move on with it. We're not going to name him anymore. We're not going to say his name here. We'll get rid of that horse that I showed earlier. And just going forward, that's fine. Like I said, good luck to him. If you guys, anyone in the comments are still subbed to him, or if you are subbed to both of us, stay subbed, watch him. I don't wish him ill will, but we're just going to be not affiliated with each other in any way.
Yep.
And I think that'll be best for both of us. So here we got it.
All
right, guys. Yeah. And sorry, I told Andy not to show comments because I wanted to stay focused, but I appreciate it.
I remembered.
Yeah.
Really. You must be so proud of me.
Yeah, I am.
All right. Let's go back to the betrayal.
And by the way, we saw Sarah said she needs 2,200 more hours. So go over and give Sarah Small some watch hours.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, there we go. We're out there. Yeah.
On your way, Sarah.
Thanks, Ray. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I feel like I do. And I wasn't me just saying that and he knows I do. He knows I do too. That was a pretty poor post he made. And I think he realized it because he did edit it, but it was up there for several days. So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I mean,
yeah. And Sarah said, she told me this, that he told her that she has a nice personality, which is like, you don't tell a woman. I mean, you could say amongst other things, but don't say that by itself. That's like calling somebody, what is the pageant name for that?
Congeniality.
Miscongeniality. You don't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. And Scott should sub to Sarah. Everyone should sub to Sarah if you're not.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she's got cool content. There's a lot of stuff on there that she does a lot of I would say what's the like Goodwill and stuff like that. Like there's there and I see that stuff and I'm like, I bet there's so much money in here, and she's like, they know it. It's cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
But all right. Shall we
yeah, let's get back to it, Andy. Back to the happy draft.
Okay. Where were we? Is it me again? I think it might be, right?
No, you drafted Primal Fear.
Yeah, but then you drafted first, right?
Let's see. Robert Bruce, Red Wedding, Cypher from Matrix, Henry Hill. Oh, yeah, it is you. Jerry Ratzal Costanza.
This is my fourth, right? Okay.
Yep.
All right. I wonder, I don't know. I'm not sure how you're going to like this one, but I'm going to go with it. I think you're a pretty big fan of Stanley Kubrick. Are you not? You like a lot
Thanks,
of
Matt.
movies.
What's up, Matt? Stanley Kubrick. I mean, I liked Full Metal Jacket. That's Stanley Kubrick, right? And what's Clockwork Orange?
Clockwork Orange. One that maybe you don't know as well is 2001: A Space Odyssey. Have you ever watched that? Probably.
I mean, a long time ago.
It's
a long time ago.
It's a chore. It's a bit of a long watch. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
It is very well done, obviously. But I think and I think this holds true. It's a little freaky now because we're kind of starting to see this. It's basically, so the computer on the ship that they're on is called HAL. It's essentially like an AI computer that kind of helps run all this stuff and do all these things. And HAL basically turns on the crew because the crew essentially, he's a computer and the crew needs to like jettison themselves from that and essentially getting rid of HAL along with it. But he's a computer. So anyway, he betrays the thing and says, I'm sorry, Dave, I can't allow you to do that. So that's the classic line from that. And so essentially killing them and that's like the advent of AI, I feel like, is coming on here. So very soon you're going to be,
it's not far off.
You're going to be, texting chat or not texting, but looking at Chat GPT and said, sorry, Keith, I can't allow you to do that. And
it's not, it's becoming more topical than it, I know it's a painful watch. I watched it as a kid and it's especially a lot more painful as a kid because nothing really happens.
It's long. It's like, there's a lot of symbolism that, you have to, that's sometimes tough to pick up on.
Andy, but I'm going to say this. Your betrayals, I need like a paragraph to explain these things. What am I running for this betrayal?
I would say HAL 2001 Space Odyssey.
What is the actual betrayal? He won't let him do something?
Well, no, HAL kills them by not following orders or whatever. Yeah. So he betrays them and
kills who? Kills the
crew.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
We don't have to go back and see these anyway. We're just talking.
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to see I'm trying to write it, but
all
right.
You.
Okay.
Really working on my betrayals here. They're like in the top list of betrayals. I look up betrayals in movies, and these are like top ones.
You're going deep with this betrayal here. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Tim. How's it going, man? Yeah, every time I try to make an E2 Brute thumbnail, it had me with a sword. Look, I didn't want not a sword, a dagger. I didn't want a dagger. I don't want to be too much violence depicted. So, but Andy's scared face really made it.
Well, you also, you sent me a couple of them. And I maybe it's a residual chat that you put in there or a request, but all my pictures, he makes me look 10 times fatter than I am.
Yeah,
elongated face with like.
One time I asked for like a
chubby me, and
it doesn't forget.
Yeah,
Chad knows. Chad remembers. Yeah. Oh, Tim, by the way, I told you on Reseller Information Network that I wasn't going to be setting up the national. I talked to my wife a lot today, and as far as the dates, and I did call the national and lock in. I owed them a balance, so I think I am going to be going. I decided today. I had said I wasn't going. I told my buddy I wasn't going, but I'm going to go. Might go lighter than I normally do, but anyway, why don't you come and help me? The national.
When is it again?
End of July, last week of July.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah, you're gonna take off. We'll drive out a week. My dad will like the break.
It's a week.
Oh, it's a whole week.
I cannot spend a
Monday to Sunday.
I cannot spend a week in a room with you and your dad.
Well, my dad, if we went, my dad probably wouldn't go. You would take the place of my dad. You'd be my helper.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
What do I get out of this?
You get to shop. You get to shop for cards. It's a blast, Andy. You can hang out with Tim over the Air Sports.
That's true. That is a good selling point. Tim's going to be there. That's a nice selling point.
No, Sarah. No. She was mocking me earlier because I injured my neck again. My neck was already injured, but I injured my neck changing a light bulb. I called this light bulb. I called this light fixture every nasty name you could call it. The C word. I even busted the C. I'm not going to say any of the words here.
Wow.
But this thing is like so impossible to get the bulb in. Man, I was it. Anyway. Yeah, good question. He likes the hose outside. All right. Oh yeah, it's my pick, right, Andy?
Yeah.
I'm going off the wall here, Andy. And this one, nobody's going to say this one.
Okay.
But I'm going to go George, not George Costanza, but George of Mice and Men. a lot of people think that he put Lenny out of his misery. You know, that I guess he accidentally killed the girl and he's like, they're going to come for him. But you don't, why do you give up that quickly, George? Why do you try to take off and run away with your buddy, Lenny? Like I look at Andy as my Lenny.
Don't even start.
Andy, I would not shoot your head. Andy. We're going to try to get away. We'll get away. We'll hop a train.
You basically are just picking that so you can call me Lenny. No. That's the only reason you pick that.
No. Right?
Lenny.
Like, I'm going to love him and pet him and hug him, George. Is that like, that's like one of the Looney Tunes characters, but I think he's patterned after Lenny.
Yeah.
But don't you agree? Like he gives up pretty quick and he kills him. I feel like he didn't really try to get away.
So the betrayal was that he killed him too early. That's what?
No, he just kills him in general.
I know. Yeah, but I mean, I think if I recall, like, don't you hear like the dogs and people in the background like coming after him?
I don't know, do you?
I feel like you do. I think it was an appropriate timing, personally. For George.
I think you never give up. I never give up. I never give up.
Oh, I'll give up immediately. I don't care.
And that was an off the wall one, but I feel like it's a one that nobody thinks about. But
it's a string. It's driving me nuts. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna hug him and squeeze him. That's what he did. That's why I called him Lenny.
Yeah, I'd never hug him and squeeze him. That's weird. All right, where are we at now?
Let's keep rolling because that one rant that took over a couple segments.
It definitely did. It took a little time. That's all good though.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's right. There you go. Matt knows what I'm talking about.
All right. It's been a while since I've seen that, but I feel like you still got to try.
Where did that come from? See, this is where it came from. He wanted to call me Lenny the whole time. That's all the reason.
No. I really didn't think about that till right here. They're calling you Lenny.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. I feel like he's still giving a fighting chance. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. That's an off the wall one, but like all of Andy's picks, computers.
All of my picks are literally like on the list of worst betrayals. I feel like
not the list I saw. All right. Let's see here.
All right. I'm running out of.
Well, it is me, right?
Yeah, maybe it is you.
It's me. All right. I got two. They're both comedy themed.
Okay.
All right. There's some professions, Andy, that there has to be some trust and integrity. And I mean all positions, but some like any kind of law enforcement, you need trust and integrity. And I think under the same umbrella of law enforcement falls private investigator. Right? You need to have some integrity. I'm going Pat Healy. He takes Ben Stiller's money and he investigates.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, okay.
He investigates, but then he lies, says he was like a fat pig, he calls her, and like she has like 15 kids. And then he's trying to hook up with her himself.
Damn, that's pretty good.
It's good, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because the betrayal really, that's a good betrayal one. I will give you that. Unfortunately, I'll give you credit for that one because of course he wants to date her and stuff like that.
Yeah. He lies. Yeah.
No, this is you said it was what it's from, right? When Harry met Sally.
I didn't say what it's from. What the hell is it? What am I thinking? Why can't I blank on the title right this second? It's the girl's name. Oh, somebody told me in the chat here. Not Marky Post. It's one of my favorite movies.
Again? What was the guy's name we're talking about?
There's something about Mary.
Something about Mary, yeah.
Yeah, Mary. Yeah, and plus it has one of the greatest comedic actors of all time in Chris Elliott in that film as Woogie.
That's true. You do love Woogie.
Yeah.
Okay. So my final one.
I don't know the movie Rent. Is that a musical?
I actually I've seen one musical in my life and that was it. And I never went back.
Oh, it's a musical?
Yeah. Rent is, yeah.
Cameron Diaz. Yeah, that's the actress.
Okay. I will go.
Check at the muffin shop. It's good memories, Sarah.
She definitely callbacks in movies or comedy shows or something like that? It always comes back around. She's got the callbacks on these.
Yeah.
All right. I will say, yeah, these are so off the wall. Not off the wall, but they're like, I don't think we could have picked 50 of them, maybe not even got the same ones.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Rose in Get Out. Do you know that? You've seen that movie, right? The Key and Peele one?
No.
No, you haven't seen Get Out? Dude,
Never even heard of it.
Great horror movie. You have not seen that before.
No. Is it like a comedy horror?
Yeah. No, it's not a comedy at all, really.
Keenan Peele, aren't they like comedic actors?
He is, but he's a really good director too, by himself, not related to that. All right. You should watch this. This is a really good movie. And I think he may have even won awards for this. But so the whole premise of this is like so Rose, this woman is dating this guy and Rose is a white woman. She's dating a black guy that she met in college or something, brings him back to meet her family. Long story short, what they find out is that it sounds crazy. I know it's bizarre, but they find out that Rose's family is basically taking the human form of the black men and transporting their friends' brains into it, who are dying or whatever, or are really old type of thing. And so the whole time you think that, she doesn't really know what's going on, or they don't know what's going on. And she's helping him escape. And then of course she flips and it turns out that she is in it at the end of that time. But
so it sounds like a little combination of Cocoon, the movie Cocoon.
Yeah, I can see that.
And what's the other movie I was thinking of? Being John Malkovich.
Maybe. There's a little bit of that. It's a little bit.
I'll have to watch it. I like a horror movie. I think you'd like it.
Has anybody seen Get Out in here?
Yeah, Sarah said it was great, I think. Somebody did.
Oh, Get Out is fabulous. Yeah, I agree, Sarah.
All right. But what's the betrayal? Cool. Just the girl betrays her boyfriend? Well,
yeah, I mean, the betrayal is it's a character turn too, but yeah, completely betrays her boyfriend, I guess. You think the whole time that she's on his side.
All right, let's share the list, and then we'll do some honorable mentions here, Andy.
Sounds good.
So my 5, we had Robert the Bruce, Henry Hill, Jerry rats out Costanza for stealing, George kills Lenny rather than try to escape, Pat Healy betrays Ben Stiller, The Red Wedding, Cypher from Matrix, Primal Fear, There Never Was a Personality, Hal 2001 Space Odyssey kills the crew, Rose from Get Out betrays boyfriend.
Yeah.
So, all right, it's a good list.
I will say you did pretty well this time. I'm a little surprised. Pat Healy's that was a good late round pick.
Oh, yeah.
Robert the Bruce is a good first round pick, which I didn't have on my list. It annoys me. I'm not the Costanza thing. I don't know. I'm not sure I love that one quite as much. And the George and Lenny one is a little bit interesting, but the rest were pretty good picks. I'll give you credit.
Thank you. Yeah, I could tell you were shocked by them. And I would say yours were not very good.
That's betrayal right there.
No, the Red Wedding is very good. The Matrix one was good. The rest, I mean, it's hard to say because I haven't seen a couple of those movies.
Yeah, right. Let's pick 5 more.
Yeah,
I don't have 5 more on my list, honestly.
Oh, I got 5. Let's go 1 to 1, Andy. Then until you run out, I'm going to go another comedy movie, Andy. And this is another bro code violation. Dumb and Dumber. When I'm totally forgetting the characters' names right now, but Jeff Bridges, that's his name, Jeff Bridges. Yeah. He wants to date the girl, and but the other Jim Carrey is dreaming of this girl, and then Jeff Bridges is trying to date her. He goes out skiing with her, right? Totally betraying his buddy who traveled across the country to get with this girl. Now, Jim Carrey did get him back by causing him to have diarrhea in the mansion. Yeah. But still, it was a betrayal on both ends, really.
Yeah.
Right?
It's true. That's good. Yeah, a lot of yours are. I don't know. A lot of yours
Awesome.
are love related. I feel like
Yeah,
betrayal.
well, that's the ultimate betrayal.
Maybe. Okay, I want to say Tony Soprano killing Christopher. That's a huge one. I feel like.
Yeah.
I was not a I mean, I don't know if you were a Soprano fan. I think I watched most of it. I don't know if I've seen all of it, but clearly that was a huge betrayal. I know some of this stuff is like betrayal's tough too, because like, do you have some of the motives behind betrayal can be a little bit, wishy-washy, a little bit like, is it really betrayal if you had to do it type of thing? But yeah, anyway, that's one of them.
Yeah. All right, that's good. Let's see. I'm gonna go. How about Andy? How about Scott's Tots? Michael Scott, like promising to pay the kids tuition, and then realizes he can't do this. He's got to back out of this big tuition promise.
I mean, is that betrayal though? I don't know if that's
it is
flat up. Good you didn't pick that one, because it's something, but I don't know if I'd classify that one immediately as betrayal, but maybe
a little bit. That's why I kept it as honorable mention.
I went for another Game of Thrones one. I mean, honestly, you could probably pick all of them off of Game of Thrones betrayals, to be honest.
Yeah.
That many betrayals are in that one. Littlefinger betraying Ned.
Exactly.
In Game of Thrones. Do you remember that part at the very beginning, really? That's who gets Ned Stark killed.
Okay. I'm not going to remember anything from early on or late on, really, to be honest.
I feel like it's not fair, because you don't remember my movies and then you don't think that that's real betrayal. You have either seen them or you don't remember them. So
well, you're not. Oh. No, that's fine. But you didn't explain them great. You just said, but it's all right. It's all right.
There's a lot of like I mean, the Littlefinger betrayal thing is like it unravels over the course of like several seasons. You find out what. Anyway, yeah. It's
what about Wolf then? Ryan is terrible to Michael. She's talking about The Office, I assume, but Wolf.
I don't remember that.
Is that the one where like they were trying to make it a computerized, like the app?
I don't remember that.
I don't know.
He threw the book.
Oh wow, that was early, right? That was like the first season.
The first season, yeah. But I don't think, if I recall, like it doesn't really play out exactly. You don't know for sure who kind of did it. I think it's insinuated, but.
All right, I'm gonna go. One of my favorite TV shows of all time. I'm going The Wire. I'm going Stringer Bell, one of the coolest characters of all time, betraying his boyhood friend and like partner in the drug cartel, Avon Barksdale. He makes a deal with the police, or I forget what it was. He made a deal with, and basically he was trying to go build a clean business and move away from drugs, but he knew his buddy wouldn't do that, so he sold him out.
I didn't see it. I really should see it, but I never saw The Wire. So
you never saw The Wire? Oh
no.
Man, you got to see The Wire, Eddie. The Wire is one of the best. Honestly, the first season, the actors are like, and they're like, a lot of them are not actors.
Yeah, I
know. They did an awesome job, and some of those characters are just so good.
Yeah. All right. I don't have that many more, but I mean, it was stated before, Scar from Lion King, Scar and Mufasa. That's one. I didn't really. I mean, I'm not a huge cartoon one, so.
I had Departed on there too, for sure. Yeah. There's a lot of it. That movie is nothing but betrayal, really.
Yeah, I was gonna say pretty much like Whitey Bulger and all that. Like everybody's betraying everybody. Uh-oh.
One second. I have a Mrs. Flips peeking in the door here. What's that? Let me mute my thing.
I'm just playing some hold music while we're on. I guess I feel like I've missed some good shows. I don't know, Winter. I'm not sure that's going to work. She is firmly against that typically. There's a couple of shows that I probably should watch. Like I know that's a huge one, and I never watched. I've seen the first couple seasons of Breaking Bad, but I've never watched the whole thing.
Oh man, Breaking Bad too.
I know. I said I watched the first like 2 seasons, but I didn't watch the whole thing. I was a little bit. It's a little bit slow. It was a little bit slow for me. I feel like.
Which one? Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I didn't like that as much as The Wire, but it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's better than Sopranos. I think Sopranos is slow at times. I like Sopranos. I watched a whole series, but
yeah.
All right. Obviously, we didn't talk about probably the biggest betrayal people talk about: Fredo Corleone betraying a family.
Yeah.
Betraying Michael, and then Michael ends up killing him, which is another betrayal, you would say. But
that's what I'm saying. Like the motives behind the killing in some cases, I feel like I don't know if that's betrayal, but maybe.
Which one? Killing him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the initial betrayal, maybe revenge. Maybe that's our next one, best revenge.
Yeah, they're so similar though, aren't they?
Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. I mean, you can't have one without the other typically, but
true. All right, and I know you were short on them. I'm gonna go Worm in one of my favorite movies, Rounders. I mean, so Worm, he accrues this giant gambling debt, right? Comes back, his buddy Matt Damon bails him out, and
his buddy Matt Damon.
They go to John Malkovich, Teddy KGB, and say, I'm going to assume his debt, right? And then he takes on his debt. And then Worm vanishes towards the end of the movie and leaves his buddy to handle this debt on his own. That's the betrayal right there.
I guess I forgot how that actually went down, but
yeah, that's a huge betrayal.
I had a few I'll go with these.
Yeah.
I had one big true, I guess it's a true life betrayal, but Bernie Madoff, I feel like is a great betrayal. Like talk about a great betrayal.
Oh yeah, he betrays everyone. Yeah,
that's like one of the biggest betrayals in history in terms of how much money he took off people and turned into a Ponzi scheme. So,
and is this a good impersonation? Pay that man his money.
No, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Okay.
It's more like this. Pay that man his money.
A lot better. I will say it was a lot better. All right, I'm gonna go.
The pot whenever that.
Yeah, that's it. I only have a couple more. I had this is sort of a betrayal. I'm gonna go Alan Garner. Just the whole spiking the drinks with ecstasy. Like that's a betrayal.
I don't even know what that is.
In The Hangover. The Hangover.
Oh, okay. You gotta like give me a little. I don't know all the characters' name. Alan Garner. I didn't know his name was Garner. I know Alan maybe, but yeah. Where did I kill? What did I kill, Sarah?
Yeah. What did you? Oh, the impersonation.
Oh, okay. I was doing a little while you were talking to Mrs. Flips. I was doing a little hold music. So,
what were you doing?
I was
okay. She was trying to get my opinion on renting a tent.
Like for the big party?
For my son's graduation party.
Oh yeah. Good times, man.
Yeah.
When is that? When does he graduate?
This year.
No, I know.
June.
I figured that. I figured that. I mean, I don't know when they graduated. I forget if it's May or June or July or what.
June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I was trying to do the Oreo over here. I was doing that myself.
That's a giant Oreo, though.
Yeah. Anyhow, that's true. That's true. I've resorted to my dogs, Kipper especially, is like impossible to medicate. Like he won't. Pill pockets are not going to work. Wow. You can slice a hot dog and put the pill in there. He runs away from the hot dog. He knows. But I got these dog cookies, and I Teddy KGB them, put the pill inside, put them back together. It's working like a charm. Like dog Oreos.
Dog Oreos. That's cool. I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's right. So, Andy wants a tent. Get that.
I do have small tents. When Andy pitches the tent, he only needs a small. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
More betraying.
That was the ultimate betrayal. I just had to do that on a betrayal draft.
Yeah, I see.
All right. And I already did Alan Garner. Last one, Dr. Charles Nichols. We talked about this last week.
Context. More context.
That was the doctor who betrays Dr. Kimball in The Fugitive.
Oh, jeez. Everything's a fugitive with you.
Oh, man, that dude was the ultimate betrayal. Not only he has a drug that he's trying to like hide the research that's showing it's like killing people or whatever, right? So and Kimball knows about it. So he kills his wife. Nichols kills Kimball's wife, gets Kimball framed, sends him to jail, then tries to kill him later. Oh, what a betrayal.
You really, really are into that show. I haven't been watching in a long time.
That's good. I saw it not too long ago.
All
right. Man, that was a good good draft. It was a good draft. We wanted a little bit of a negative tone draft for the tone of the show, but we didn't want to, it was still going to be fun, right? And I feel like this is a good show. We had a little bit of a small window there that we got less fun, but had to be done. And, and guys, tune in tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time for Hops and Hits. Andy, I don't have any beer picked out.
neither do I actually, but I do have a good box I'm ripping. I'll tell you that.
All right. We got to reach out to Shane, make sure Shane's, after my title, is you're good to go.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Good little hangout. We got some cool. I think I don't know what Keith's ripping yet, but I know I'm psyched to rip what I'm ripping. It's going to be something very different. I will say, it's not something I've ripped before by any means.
Let's do best rainbow and sunshine.
So you're talking about a happy draft or something? Is that
what you mean, Sarah? Just like an uplifting draft?
Uplifting draft. Yeah, Matt. See you tomorrow. You know it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It'll be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It'll be a little quicker than normal, just because obviously one less person, which is not a bad thing. Some of those can go a little long too, but
yeah.
We'll figure out for next week. We'll definitely do something a little more on the happier tone for sure. And Andy, I uploaded. I don't know if you saw our YouTube studio, but I uploaded like 30 shorts over the next like 14 days. And they're not all like card ripping. They're like talking about my dog, talking about police officers. There's all kind of fun stuff that's coming out. So you see the one I just put on Instagram before the show?
Maybe. What was that one? What was it?
Let me see if I can share. Can I share Instagram? Let me try something. I probably could share it.
Ooh, got an offer. Where am I at on this? I can do that. That's what Keith says all the time. That's his favorite thing. If you ever watch his videos, I can do that.
I don't feel like I've said it in a while.
Somebody offers him $60. Yeah, I can do that.
All right. So here's the see if the audio plays.
No. Nope. Not yet. No.
Is it playing?
No. I mean, I can see it, but it's not. I don't hear anything. At least I don't hear anything. Maybe other people do, but
damn, it's not playing.
It's playing, but I don't hear anything. I don't hear the audio for it.
Well, yeah, they got to hear the audio, but it's a little like blooper clip when we're talking about what the hell was I saying? Let me get back to it 1 second. You said so you were talking about you had your box in the background for Hops and Hits.
Yeah.
And you're like, but it's a little bit small. I'm like, that's what she said. And then you were like, and I'm like, clip it. You're like, you're laughing at your own joke. And you got to watch it on Instagram, people.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah, Sarah, definitely welcome on for sure. And we'll have you on here too, Sarah. We'll figure out a draft. You let me know what kind of draft you want to do over here. And
I think we were talking about like definitely that giving an opportunity of having like guests on to do the rips and stuff too.
Absolutely.
I don't hate the fact that it's a little bit shorter. I feel like those were going on for a really long time. But yeah, I think we're both open for having guests on every once in a while, and then we'd love that.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm totally down with that for sure. But yeah, guys, that'll wrap it up. So yeah, I'll have a video coming out on Saturday, 1 p.m. I'm working on a short that I hope to drop tomorrow. We'll see if I get it done. But we have shorts galore coming out on Rips and Brews all times of the day. We have our This Week in Sports cards coming out Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Probably a Grail series maybe next week. We don't have a hobby box rip scheduled this week yet, do we?
No, I'll finish that up. We
we have one in the hopper?
Yeah. Well, I haven't even started working on it, but there's not a whole lot to it.
Okay, that's fine. It's still the hopper.
Yeah,
right?
The hopper is there.
Yeah. All right. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for the people in the chat for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. I know it was a little drama, but I appreciate you guys hanging with us. And we'll be back next Wednesday with something fun. And tomorrow night, 8:00, and we'll see you all soon. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Go.